Hi there. Welcome to week 11 of Clinical and Health Services Research. And this week, we're going to talk about clinical research and in particular about evidence-based practice and how clinical research facilitates evidence-based practice in addiction treatment. Evidence-based practice is a relatively new phenomenon in clinical services for people with alcohol and drug-related problems. Evidence-based practice started a long time ago, probably after the Second World War, with investigations of alcohol, of infectious disease, and how to combat diseases like polio and tuberculosis. The value of linking basic research with clinical trials became incontrovertible as drugs like penicillin and polio vaccine resulted in dramatic improvements in population health. The movement progressed to the development of new medications for all kinds of diseases and subsequently to psychiatric conditions. And it was more recently adopted by addiction treatment research in evaluating both pharmacotherapies and psychotherapies. Out of this movement came a full range of medication development tools, from pilot studies using qualitative methods to randomized trials of efficacy and program evaluation research on effectiveness. Although the randomized clinical trial has become the gold standard and the centerpiece of clinical research, a variety of other research approaches have been adopted by clinical researchers to deal with the complex array of issues that need to be addressed in building and managing a modern addiction treatment system. And it's within this context that we're going to talk about clinical research. This week, we provide an introduction to these different research tools, some of which you've already become familiar with, like assessment techniques and research designs, in your earlier modules on research design and assessment. In this week and in subsequent weeks, we're going to give you examples that pull together these different methodologies and different stages of research in order to demonstrate how clinical research has been critical in the development of health services for substance abuse. And we're going to start with a review of a programmatic line of research that runs the whole gamut from preclinical studies up to effectiveness studies and translational studies, which has been called screening, brief intervention, and referral to treatment. So let's get started.